Welcome back, everyone, to the concluding episode of Field of Glory Empires as Pontus. So we've done pretty well. We fought the good fight. We expanded well. We're in the middle of a war. Not to say that this is over. Although, when you look to the west and you see how big Macedonia is getting lately, you do start to fear for our safety. And if I happen to continue to play this, I might post an update. Maybe this will be part of my channel update background. Something like that, because it feels like things are starting to get interesting with Macedonia. I've never seen Macedonia get this big. But then I've never really... I don't know if I've played the game beyond... How many turns have we gone so far? Oh, yeah, this is, I think, definitely the farthest I've ever gotten. I think the farthest before this was maybe 60 turns. So, yeah, this is a good experience, which will, again, hopefully transition well into playing as Carthage. But boy, Macedonia looks challenging, huh? Not challenging to play as, but challenging to defeat. And I know Rome is extremely difficult. They are intentionally built as a powerhouse. Nonetheless, let's dive into it. So we have a lot of different things. First of all, our behemoth, this is the capital of this area. I think this is our government seat. Yeah, governor's palace. So this has, okay, so they can get a farm. And it's nice to let you know when the resource bonuses are all met. So you know when you're missing one or not. Lots of interesting things here. Now, we're at 20 out of 21, right? So we don't want to pick another building which gives us more slots. Now, this barracks, by the way, a great choice were it not for that. And I was even considering doing it anyway. Which means, of course, I've already looked at this and I know what we are going to do. Stoa, another great option. And yet, in order to not lock ourselves out of another building, not that it matters, but I know this is the last episode, but we'll still play like it isn't. There's a slot usage 0 tribunal with a decadence reduction of -1, which is enormous. Now, right now, we're only sitting at 0.3, so we're going to have actually a negative 0.7 total reduction from structures, which means that, let's see, we should be at 0.15 for our total decadence per turn, which means that this 12.3 should drop down to something very low. So this is basically fantastic. I think it's absolutely worth the money. Money is not something we're hurting for. So that's pretty interesting. We have new population growth here. So we have I didn't even check this one yet. We're at 13 out of 14. So again, kind of the same situation. We want to make sure that whatever we're choosing is not using slots. Although City Guard is pretty cool. We may just hold off on all of these and just shuffle. Now, what the heck, by the way, is going on here? Oh, I see. We put a lot of people into money. Well, we can put people back in order to get something quicker. And as soon as this becomes 2, which happens right away, we'll put that one back. And perfect. I don't think we really need the money. 241 still. We're definitely not hurting. And we, as I already mentioned, we expanded pretty well down here. I think that it might be worth just having some fun and trying to defeat the remaining Armenian army. We could take just catastrophic losses trying to take it, but it's again one of those things where there's not a whole lot of considering this may be our last episode. Clearwater, obviously the choice there. It may just be worth launching that suicidal attack just for fun. We're gonna shuffle here. I don't see a good option. We have only one slot remaining. I considered Salt House because we are gonna grow in about 3 months, but let's just reshuffle to give ourselves some better options. And what was the choice here? I think it's the same limitation, 12 out of 13, and there's no slot zeros. I really want to get a weapons manufacturer. I'm just really excited for restarting because I feel like I understand the game a little bit better. And I have to say, by the way, the upcoming series may be very distant in the future. It could be a couple months away. I got a Rule the Waves series, which will be starting very soon. And I've had this Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts, which is a lot of fun, just kind of came out of nowhere. So this one gives us food. We're going to grow in 4 turns. We might have to bite the bullet and just pick something and not have an option. But you know what? I don't really think any of those are worth locking us out. So I'll go ahead and shuffle. We have 2 building slots here, which means we don't need to necessarily take something which is 0 slot, which is good because none of these are. And I like the Fortune Teller. Now, we have pretty decent loyalty in this one already. Did we just take some? Yeah, it looks like we took Oration Tribune, which is going to give us loyalty as it is. Nonetheless, you can never have too much loyalty, right? Higher is better, and it's going to get lower as the city grows. Let me take a second and actually breathe here. Preserved food stores is pretty good. Gives us 6 money, 10 health, -3 infrastructure, which is, obviously not... I'm not a huge fan of that. Our siege workshop, which we don't have, and what does this give us access to? Siege resist and garrisons. We'll provide extra siege engine during a siege. More prosaically, its constant need for leather means it is a good trading opportunity for the local merchants. Now, the fact that it says trading required without listing options means that we'll have to just pay 3 times the normal price of this good to just fabricate it from nothing, which is, I guess, how it works if you can't trade for it. So that's not necessarily a good thing. I don't know. Fortune teller, it's not great from a slot perspective. Let's just go ahead and go with preserved food stores. It's going to take a long time. We'll probably have another population by the time it grows. By the time it's built. Seems decent to me. Okay, so we have our situation here where we fought a battle. We conquered this. We left this one territory by itself. Obviously, we just go in, try to take that. If they even try to move, they will be destroyed by the garrisons and these things. I think 4 versus 1, the flanking bonus will give us. We had such crappy generals spawn, which is, of course, really annoying, but hopefully that just won't happen as Carthage. It makes me want to play Rome, too, because Rome just gets such powerful generals. Now, we have this group here, which, let's give them just a 0-1, just something. We want them to actually cross the sea, because we already have a lot here, and I just want to make sure we're well protected over in the northern area. Okay, and then we have this mess of a situation in the south. Do we want to just go crazy and try to kill... What is it? This is a size 14. Boy, is that something. Combat power of 38. I think we would just get decimated by that. We might just wait them out a little bit. They should start starving, and I don't know. If we're lucky, they just make a move. If they make a move, we blow them out of the water. So, yeah, tough to say. Well, let's execute these orders and see what happens. I think we're okay on everything now. 2 open slots. Perosta. Oh, yeah, so buried under here is an icon that I didn't see this one yet, so these will be new. Well, Clearwater. That's a no-brainer. Oh, did they destroy the Clearwater? No, the interlopers were soundly defeated. Okay, well, we'll take the Clearwater anyways. Obviously, one of the things we want. And I guess we'll go to the next turn. So I feel like this is one of those games that I will pick up again and again whenever I listen to like a podcast on history, read a book on history, watch a movie that resembles this time period. Yeah, so this will be... I don't know why we're going to view the battle, but I guess we will. We'll be exhausted. And that was quick and dirty. No contest. Okay, good. And they didn't invade anywhere, which is nice. Processing the turn. And there it is. There it is. The Glorious Empire have not hit our golden age yet, which is a disappointment. Oh my gosh, we dropped out of the top ranks. Not that it matters, mind you, but that's a surprise to me. If we want, we can really focus on that and bring it back, but I don't really see any reason to do that. Let's bring this army down here so we can... I think I'm going to do something like... Wait, why would... Yeah, why would you do... It's weird. I just want them to sweep both territories just in case they attack us in one spot. That guy's going home. We built the Clearwater, I guess. We still have 2 slots available here. Tavern gives us money and loyalty. I like both of those things. That's a outstanding option. Food and 6 money. This is another outstanding option, especially because we're going to grow in 2 turns, so we don't really even have to worry about Infrastructure's still doing okay here. Gosh, these are both really good options. I don't really care about the money, so we'll take the food and money. You get money either way, but yeah, we'll do that because I think it makes sense. Reshuffled. Okay, so we got the reshuffled, which apparently is a white icon. Fair enough. And I don't think I see anything here we want either, although we probably could deal with a third culture building. Although it would be our last slot, so that's something to consider. Do we want our last slot to be something like that? Grow in 4 turns. I think let's reshuffle again, because I don't think it's going to, hurt us to be picky. Oh, definitely regional roads here. I mean, solid walls is also a great option. Huh. Tough choice. Tough choice. Yeah, I think regional roads comes up pretty often, but I mean, again, we could just spend a turn shuffling as often as we want. We're so big at this point, the Empire's massive enough that we can support one territory that doesn't build any buildings for a while and just finds the one it wants. Which is nice. I mean, it should help us specialize. I really don't see anything here. We even have 2 slots, and I think these are all not good. Yeah, I think that these are all... Yeah, let's reshuffle. And local forces crush the invaders. Very good. Groups coming in there. So they're up to 15 now, which means they are just growing. Well, not ideal, but that's fine. 6% revolt risk, but we do have an army stationed there, so, bring it on. Slot usage 0, not that it matters with 5 out of 13. We probably are better off just raising the health, trying to help the population a bit. They do hate us just in every way imaginable. Those stupid Caucasians. We could go with culture of 3, which sounds terrible. Or health 6, manpower 1. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the better option. We were raided here. And again, we crushed the invaders. Very good. I wonder if it's because we ourselves are raiding type people. Oh my gosh, this one has just been sitting idle. 2 out of 3 slots. So the last one, this is the last slot. Because they only have 3 people here. Well, in that case, we absolutely need either health or food. And I really like the ranch because I like having a lot of cattle. I think we are doing pretty good on cattle, but... would I prefer food or would I prefer... I think we're going to go with the herbalist here because... by the way, is this... Let me look. Is this an option to get salt here? No, it's not. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get the ranch. And then hopefully we'll pick up the herbalist at a later point in time. So that's going to help that one grow. And they don't hate us anymore. They have absolutely terrible accumulated decadence. And they're going to max out at 17. How the hell is that so bad? Decadence per turn, nation size. I wonder if the nation size is... Yeah, but nation... It's 0.85 here. It must have to do with the ethnicity. But I don't know exactly. Anyway, we'll just scan all these since we missed one. Could be missing others. Yeah, a few of these are locked out. So we're going to try to really prevent those buildings from being locked out in the future just by being a little bit more picky. Like this. Here's a courthouse. Gives us... is this an upgrade? Yeah, Oration Tribune. So Oration Tribune is a fantastic option because it does give you... Wow, culture -7? What's so minus cultured about a courthouse? If anything, I think it would add culture. Judge more or less fairly all citizens, will reduce revolt chances and reduce decadence, but won't make people happier. Yeah, but I don't understand why it makes them... Well, it makes them unhappier. Somehow. Still think it's a really good option. Now, our loyalty is actually perfect here. Our decadence per turn from structures is actually already minus 0.35, so we don't really need this. Let's look at the other options. We can probably already import wool from a ton of places. Aqueduct, -4 infrastructure is not fantastic. -2 manpower, that is pretty interesting. Gives a pretty big bonus to infrastructure. I don't think that's what I want. I might be shuffling this one. Yeah. I'm surprised that's a -7 to culture. Now, I know that there is an upgrade from the courthouse even, but yeah, it can be upgraded to tribunal. I think we'll shuffle though. Might as well be picky. It is our last spot. Oh wait, it wouldn't be our last spot if we take that though. So just the question is, can I handle CDR down? And the answer is no, because I'm already out at the top tier. Now we're a glorious nation, so we don't have to worry about it until we fall all the way down, but who knows? There's been some patches. I think just one solo, singular patch. And maybe it affected the way culture's determined. Unknown, but could be. Alright, so Clear Water and Public Works. Boy, don't make me choose. I think we'll do Public Works and just... Oh, God. 80 turns. Never mind, we'll do Clear Water. When it says 80 turns, you don't do it. Yeah, and obviously all these people are a little bit upset at us, the Alani. I think we ought to go and actually attack them. Yeah, but it's going to take 2 turns no matter what. So, yeah, we'll do a 2-pronged attack. We'll get our buddies in there from the south. Those will be landing next turn. Yeah, okay, so that's good. We can end this turn. End turn. And we're going to go attack Armenia. Just basically get our entire army killed. Oh. Okay. Even better. Oh, interesting. They are attacking us. Now, they only have 2 units. This will be interesting because we'll be at a disadvantage in terms of... Yeah, one-on-one, but then we're going to flank them and kill them. Not kill them. Okay, that means we won and we pursue and we kill. Oh, no, interesting. They actually survived. So their warriors survived, but their Alanic horse archers, which are probably extremely deadly, did not survive. Oh, and what do you know? Do you see how well that worked out? Tortuga, the king. And I think this is a defending battle, so they are attacking with 1 die, we're defending with 2. Oh my gosh, that was so brilliant. What a great, just amazing last battle for us. Pontus is on the bottom here. And they actually are wider than us, and I don't know why our Pontic archers aren't protecting our flank. That's interesting. So we are going to win really, really heavily in the middle. Maybe only horses can go on the outside? Ah, position restricted to cavalry. Green is restricted to cavalry. I get it now. So they have enough cavalry and we just don't. I mean, still, we could put the Pontic archers in the middle just like they did. Wonder what the algorithm is here. Nonetheless, it's probably... Wow. Okay, so we know we're going to win the middle, like, in a devastating way. The question is going to be, how do we handle the flanks? Which is kind of cool to think about from a battle perspective. In some ways, I would have liked to export this one. Okay, we have to win some of these because... This. Ouch. Holy cow. That was brutal. And we're not winning the ones in the middle as much as I would have wanted. We should have won them by, like, a lot in order to, make sure. That was good. That was really good. I kind of want to see that one again. Sorry. This was the Alanic horse archers against our mercenary cavalry. Oh, okay. That's actually the one we didn't even care about. We don't care if the mercenary cavalry die. Okay. And we're probably going to lose. I think this is going to be a draw. Oh, we won. Fantastic. Maybe the middle is worth more than the sides. I don't know. I didn't evaluate. It seemed about even to me. Nonetheless, we lost 2 light cavalry, the flanks. Exactly. The only 2 we lost were exactly the flanks. Which makes sense. Yeah, fun little battle there. And it's going to obviously pave the way for an immediate evasion. Go right after their army. And that battle actually might have been worse for us to fight on the map, on the tactical map. Fallen a little bit further behind, that's fine. I mean, if we don't have a golden age, then being glorious doesn't mean anything. I mean, I guess we could get 5 glorious tokens. Maybe when you get 5, that's when you get reset back to glorious at 0 and you go into a golden age. So maybe we can do something. Okay, so let's reset from the bottom left. I think we reshuffled here. What do we have? No. Slot usage of 0. I'm pretty tempted by this. Oh, we gained a population as well, so we actually do have 1 free spot. Do I want it to be taken up getting... This is, I think, something better for the nations above that. Okay, this received a slave. Fantastic. Yeah. I think we'll reshuffle, because I want to see what else we have. Okay, you got a slave thing. You're fine. Okay. You... Preserved food store has been completed, and we'll just wait 5 more turns before that all pays off. Good lord! Accumulated decadence of 24. Now our resting point for this one is... Oh my god, it is that high. Good lord. So we gotta watch that in the future. I don't even know what happened there. I mean, I guess if we wanted to take a look, it's this nation-size decadence per turn, then also having the Emperor Palace. I guess having an empire is bad. And having the monument is only 0.25, but that should be offset by the culture it generates. I would assume. I mean, I did the math at one point, and it was good, but... Yeah, here's the math right here. 13 culture to 2.5 decadence is, you know, essentially like 5 to 1, so it's a pretty good ratio. Wow, I like this. I like Palisades, so we'll just do that. Getting some roads here. They left, so we'll just invade. I wonder if we should invade with 2. I don't think so. How's the revolt risk? Probably terrible everywhere. Nope. Just here, so we'll move that one there. Right behind. Yeah, it's actually 41. It's not... These guys hate us less than I expected. Let's get these guys all into here, which did not help enough. Okay, that worked. These guys really don't like us. But that's fine, we have an army standing watch. Okay, this army has landed. Let's have them attack, not the fleet. Got him. Could have just picked him right here, I guess. They actually did lose some effectiveness, so we probably should rest a turn. Combat power is 0. What? Oh, these are the warriors who were already injured, so I think we're just going to outnumber them and just easily defeat them. That's the idea. Hopefully, it's the reality. Monument, still like this one. Yeah, we have no... That's almost surely what we're going to do. Although we do want a bank somewhere. Did we end up getting one somewhere yet? 3 turns. I don't know if we did. Maybe this should be our bank. -3 infrastructure, 7 gold. Oh yeah, trading required for gold. Okay, forget it. Let's just get the monument for now. We can think about getting that later. Okay, what did you build? You built a coastal market. That was a good choice. Trading required, still no gold nearby, and we are down to 1 slot. Unlock cataphracts, which is awesome. 14 turns. Well, we're going to grow in 1 turn, so I think this is actually worth doing. I don't think we're not going to make it 14 turns, but people of Xenia felt it was that the abandoned local palace would be much more useful as a source of stones, and used it as a quarry for 25 infrastructure gained. And they reshuffled. Okay, what do we have now? Fortune teller. We have 2 slots remaining. Salt marsh. I really like this. So then we can choose the salt option. Yeah. Let's do that. Gives us some food as well, which is nice. And then we can choose the salt house, which, yeah, we probably have already used in a lot of different places. Ah, black market. Custom effect. Interesting. Rarely, the gambling ring attracts all manner of shady individuals with dubious connections. Rarely. Huh. Maybe Oftentimes, the gambling rings attracts people like that. This will in turn create a black market in the city. They will manage to find rare merchandise for the wealthy, although one would be at a loss to know beforehand what exactly they will find and when. Weigh carefully the choice of not building this structure, as this is a rare proposal. Most of the time, the effect of the black market will be beneficial, although unpredictable. Absolutely, we'll go for it. Even though, yeah, we actually have 3 building spots there too, so perfect. Battle's been fought here, and hooray, we did it. Succeeded. Need a little bit of food, but I'd like to speed up the building of this. So there's some disease here, which is not good. Not good at all. Hopefully they can weather the storm. One more turn and we'd have the herbalist too, which would help with health. But alas. No use crying over spilled milk. So apparently we didn't change the flax field when we got here. Could have changed it to a smoke field, slave market, some other options that aren't good. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. And we'll move in. Go ahead and cut the head off. We're going to attack from 2 sides. This is glorious. A victory. It's all but assured. I think that's all we need to do for this turn. I haven't really been doing anything with politics lately. Just assuming everything is fine. All fine and dandy in the world. So let's end the turn again. This might be our last turn as well. Alright, so this part of their army did flee, but not all of it. We are attacking. We only have 1 dice on the attack, but that was less lopsided than I expected. About right. Huh. Very, very, very... there we go. I was going to say, this is not going as well as I was expecting. There we go. Interesting. Oh, we actually killed them there. And good. Got them. Alright, so that was very effective. And did any of their forces survive? I don't think so. That is a big negative. Now, our forces are pretty darn beat up. I don't think we're going to charge in right away. We'll probably wait 1 more turn. So it's 8 versus 3. I guess this is still a victory, even though our guy has 0 dice. Okay, maybe not. Ouch. Okay, but at least we have the flank. It's because the forest gives them such a good defensive bonus. So I guess we're going to win just by merit of... Oh, it was a draw. Well, we will attack them again, obviously. And now it's 7 versus 1. Let's see how this goes. Exhausted. Probably shouldn't. There we go. And it's over. It's pretty good resistance, honestly. And oh boy. Well, this is going to be a massacre. Our person is a 0-1 against a 1-2. So it's a 0 versus a 2. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What the good lord. It's not even, we can't even fight. Yeah, there goes, well, we actually survived it. They're going to pursue, but how do they even pursue? Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they won the battle without us losing much. We only lost 1 regular infantry, but it just goes to show you that combat width of 3, I mean, this is just impossible. I don't think you can even throw enough troops to win. That's just impassable, completely unassailable. And we're steadily declining. Our glorious empire is slowly making its way to the bottom. At least we made it up to number 6 in the world as far as legacy goes. Which makes sense to me. We have taken quite a lot. Macedonia is number 1 over Rome, and honestly, that makes a whole lot of sense. They're really out of control. So we conquered this. We conquered this. We lost our 0-1, which honestly is, if anything, a good thing. What happened here? Iberia has conquered Iberia. Oh, hooray. I'm glad the Colchists are dying, because I think the Iberia and I are, we're not cooperating with them, but we were once friends. So I think we were once cooperating, so I imagine they don't hold us in very low regard. The defense easily repelled the invaders, which is good to see. They are kind of annoying me, that. And a new general who's also a 0-1 is available to serve. Well, whoop-de-frickin-doo-dah. So I'll probably just line up these things. Fishery is always nice. Not that beneficial here. But it does produce fish. I mean, solid walls, it's always what I like to see. Slot 0. I mean, that's a solid one. I mean, literally. I'll be here all week, folks. Ranch, not bad either, though. Warehouse. Wow. Very, very... Oh, my gosh. I might even have to do that. Oh, but solid walls. But warehouse. I mean, it's a slot, but it gives us so much infrastructure. Basically gives us, like, the ability to build whatever we want from here on in. Not that that's a huge problem right now. Obviously, we're building these things pretty quickly. 2, 6... You know what? It's not that good of a situation, though. Let's do the warehouse. I'll talk myself out of it. More slaves going this way. We'll just sell them. I forgot to look at to see if we had anything else. Okay, Palisade's always good because we can upgrade it. What territory is this again? Weird that you don't have a Palisade or anything yet. I mean, not that you would have needed it. Oh, expert stonecutter. Never mind. That's what we want to do. Tons of culture and the infrastructure bonus. We'll just keep redoing it until we get the Palisade next. I mean, that is a really good option. You've been building something for forever. What was it? The Odeon. Which is quite a feat to have built that. That's good. Yeah, so let's get the expert stonecutter there. New population here gives us... So Palisade will be, unfortunately, the last building slot. We need 2 building slots in order to get the Palisade because we can't build anything, which means we can't build the walls upgrade, which reduces this slot's usage back down to 0. Which would be nice. Or maybe, I never thought about this. Or maybe I had thought about this, but I just missed it for some reason. Is the slot usage 0 just mean it doesn't take up another slot, but the Palisade still takes up a slot? Maybe that's what it's saying. Which, okay, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, in which case, I mean, I really want this Palisade, but we'd have to wait 10 turns for food. What about this? What if we do this? 8 turns for food. Okay, 7 turns for food. That is a long time to wait, though. Are there any slot 0 options? Gladiator School. Huge loyalty bonus. Decadence increase. Not interested. We'll take culture. And decadence decreases, not the other way. Slot usage 0. Upgraded from gymnasium. Okay, well, there's our option. In which case, we have to get all back down here. Okay, what do we have here? Aqueduct. I always like training ground. Yeah, probably just do that here. Although this is not hurting for... Let's do the theater. Could we use some culture right now? Oh, a Master Fletcher. That sounds awesome. Weigh carefully the choice of not building this. Yeah, I think that we have weighed carefully and have decided to undertake that project. We do have 2 armies here. I think I will split off the group of 9 back over here. Leave the 13 to rest and recover. Basically, lick their wounds. Okay, top left. Okay. About to finish with those roads, which is really nice to see. How are you guys doing? Are you even capable of moving? I think we'll leave this guy for 1 turn. And I think we reshuffled here again. Oh no, we built a salt marsh. Okay. Which gave us 3, which means seed storage. 10, food, -2 infrastructure. Not great. I do prefer salt house here. We do have 2 slots left as well. Growth is going to happen in 15 turns. Quite a while. I know that culture is really the thing that's hurting right now, so theater would be... And it can be upgraded to an amphitheater. Let's do theater. So we are hurting for culture. Alright, what did you build? Herbalist. And you're still under pacification and plague. Okay. Probably not a bad time for us to be getting some... Wow, you have a lot of food. My god. Health options, like sanitation. You have 3 tier 1s. Jeez. I don't know why you're doing so bad. 14 population. Well, even the plague victims need a theater. Gotta laugh at their own demise. Stable's always a good one. It gives you that infrastructure, gives you the equipment, acts as a military building, which, I don't usually know which ones to build up. This is kind of a tough call. I think I'm going to go with sanitation just because they are having an outbreak. We'll probably stick this. Okay, so I think this is going to conclude this series. We can kind of imagine how things are going to go here. Big stalemate with Armenia for a very long time. The Alani are going to be cleaned up. They will be completely incorporated into the Pontic Empire. And then eventually, I'd imagine, Macedonia might be cracking from the inside out here. But, yeah, I'd kind of like to simulate this forward. Again, like I said, maybe one channel update if you look out for those. I may use this as my backdrop, just play forward a little bit more. But most importantly, the biggest thing for me is I'd really like to get going on that Carthage series whenever the timing on the channel permits. I don't think that'll be immediately, as I said. I think it'll be I'm looking at a month as the initial target date. So that's basically the December period, which means that because December's such a chaotic period of time, it probably won't be until 2020. Wow, 2020, we're getting there. Anyways, thanks for watching this series. For those of you who followed all along until this point, as I always say at the end of my series, I take these very seriously, the comments people leave at the concluding video. Just because if you were interested and invested enough to watch this whole series, you're probably the kind of person who I would appreciate the comments from. So let me know if there's a particular game out there that you'd be interested in seeing me look into, or even a series I've already done that you'd like to see revisited. Probably, a lot of you probably would want to see this series continue as Carthage, and yeah, that's already, as I said, under consideration. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Until the next video or series, take care.